Former President Trump wiping out Biden's lead with Latino voters ahead of November. Recent polling shows Latino voters prefer Trump over Biden by 6 points in a head-to-head matchup as the Democrats distance themselves from the cultural values of America's fastest-growing demographic. Here to react is former Texas Congresswoman Mayra Flores. Mayra, always so great to have you on the show. Thank you for joining us this morning. So what are you seeing on the ground? I mean, your district is largely Hispanic. What's the sentiment? What are the issues driving them and this 6-point lead that Trump has?
I'm spending time with the community every single day, and every day it's about the economy. They're struggling tremendously, living paycheck to paycheck. Bidenomics is costing the average American about $1,000 every single month. That's $12,000 a year, and they're having to get a second job just to barely make it. So it's very difficult for them to vote for Biden when he promised them a strong economy, bringing better jobs to their community, and that's not what's happening. And of course, the border situation has gone out of hand. That is also an issue here in South Texas, but mainly what I hear about every single American is the economy. They're just not able to provide to their children, to their families, what they were able to provide 3.5 years ago. And they want that economy back. And that is the reason why they're voting for President Trump, because they want more money in their pockets. They want those $1,000 back in their home.
And they can remember it wasn't very long ago that they were under the Trump economy. So they have a very recent memory of when times were better. How much are cultural issues playing into this? I mean, you've seen the crazy radical stuff they're indoctrinating kids in schools with, the racial agenda, the gender agenda, and also the issue of life. Obviously, Joe Biden being the most radical pro-abortion president we've ever had. So are those issues resonating at all?
Absolutely. South Texas is very pro-choice when it comes to education, right? They want to be able to have the right to decide what is the best education for their children. A lot of South Texas Democrats do not support, school choice, but yet they have their children in private schools, but they don't want our children to have that option to. Why not send them to a private school if we're able to? The money should follow the child. And that is the reason why I support school choice. That should be, key to everyone. We want better education for our children. I support public schools if they're, but it just doesn't fit for every child. It fits for my children. My children do go to a public school. It's a great public school, but it's not for everyone. So every parent should have that right to decide. And when it comes to abortion, they do not support late-term abortion. For example, my opponent, Vicente Gonzalez, voted for late-term abortion, supports abortion, up to 9 months with no restrictions. And that's not who we are here in South Texas. We embrace life and respect life.
Right. I mean, that's a very Hispanic Christian value, for sure, that really aligns with the culture. So let's talk about your opponent. His name is Vicente Gonzalez. And this is what he said about people supporting, Latinos supporting Trump. He said, the rhetoric you hear from the Republican Party is shameful and disgraceful for Latinos. And, when you see Latinos for Trump, to me, it's like seeing Jews for Hitler, almost, What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's very hurtful, a very racist comment to make to the entire Latino community. Instead, he should be focusing and talking to his constituents. What is the struggle? What's going on, to better understand why they're voting for President Trump. And he would understand that, it's the economy. They're hurting tremendously. But instead, he wants to call us Hitler and compares us to Hitler. It's insane to me. It's hurtful. And he shouldn't be in the position that he's in. He forgets that at the end of the day, when you are an elected member of Congress, you represent all people. Doesn't matter if you're Republican or a Democrat. When you are elected, you are there for everyone. And for him to compare conservative Latinos to Hitler, he shouldn't even be in that position. He should apologize, which he hasn't, and he should resign. That is not a position for him to be in.
Yeah. He's also said in the past you're kind of like a fake Latina because you are on the Republican ticket. He sounds pretty desperate. Mayra, good luck on the race.
Absolutely.
Good luck on the race.
Thank you so much. God
We'd
bless
love to
you.
hear back from you in the future.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.